true.
So many people. And that's what we're trying to get you to see. And parents, I am such a strong advocate of bringing your kids along so that they can understand your process of thinking,
True.
and in the meanwhile develop theirs.
True.
Because again, they may have to make decisions for us.
That's right.
We want to know that we're in good hands
With Allstate.
with Allstate,
Sorry, I had to do it, Lisa.
with Gena.
With Gena.
Yeah.
You're in good hands.
Me and my wife said we all talk about Gena and the point of growth that she's at now. We're just happy to see her grow.
I'm happy to see myself grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think enough of her growth to share it with other people.
No.
If nothing else, my daughter could be a role model.
Daddy.
Well, it's true.
Don't make me cry on this.
Well, don't cry. But I would love to see
It's
you.
sweet.
I would love to see you mentoring young people, helping them grow. I think you have it in you.
Probably
truly
what I
do.
need to be doing.
I truly do.
It's really sweet.
So, and that's just preparation. The alternative courses, the reinforcement of your decision, recanting of your decision, whatever.
Blame all of that,
Yeah,
like, because you have to be prepared for like he said, the backlash of your decision.
Right.
So if you think about it, okay, let me use this for an example. Let's say I'm gonna go and rob a bank, right? So at the time, I'm thinking, I need all this money, I have all this stuff happening, I gotta pay for it. And so this is the best decision, I think, for me to make. But then, if you are in that, like you said, the four worlds, if you live in that, and you put those people first, you'll know, like, okay, if I rob this bank, I will go to jail, but not only will I go to jail, how is my family going to feel? How are my friends going to feel? How my co-workers, whatever, going to feel? How's the public going to feel? Because now I'm not safe. You know, like, people look at me like I'm a robber now.
Right.
So you have to know when you make these decisions, and we don't, like I said, we're in the right now, so you don't think about the later on. Microwave, put the popcorn in there, bam, it's done. But what happens after you eat the popcorn? You get calories, you may gain weight, it may be too greasy for you.
Maybe,
I mean, all of that.
Cause of high blood pressure.
Because it's too salty.
Because there's negative effects too.
You have to know what you're gonna deal with. The good effect is, yeah, you're gonna get some money for like 3 seconds, and then bam, you gone. So
see, money that you have to be scared to spend is not good money.
it's not good. I'm always
Even when you're saving
Daddy,
money.
Well, Daddy, I'm scared to spend it anyway. And
That's what I'm saying. So how much more would if you rob a bank and you're scared to spend it for the reason that you robbed the bank for?
I know.
But that's a example I wouldn't have used because let me show you why. Let me tell you why. We didn't think about all the other people that we didn't know is going to be involved in it.
I did say that, the
No,
public.
He's the public. But what about that judge that's sitting on the bench?
He's a part of the public.
Yeah, but he has your life in his hand.
True.
He could either give you 6 months probation, 6 years probation,
10 years in jail.
1 year in jail, 10, 15, 20 years.
True. True.
All because your decision making wasn't best.
True. Yeah.
So we want to get to the point where we don't want to base our decision making on negative solutions. That's a negative solution. Robin, take it from somebody.
Well,
No,
I had to use it for an example to
know.
like put all those things.
I know, and that was a good example. But I also want to put out there that we don't want to use our decision making skills for negative.
Okay, well, what's the positive thing there?
Positive thing, the positive thing is you just used it for an example. You ain't about to rob no bank.
No.
All right then.
That's not going.
But I just want to make it clear that all things go into making decisions. Decision making is not easy.
No.
especially when you're making it for other people. And let me tell you something.
Sure.
Having other people to care for and care for you, no matter how hard it seems, is a plus because it will help you to make the right
It
decision.
helps keep you on track.
Help keep you on track
It's
and
so
make the
true,
right
Daddy.
decision.
So true. I'm telling you, like, I think a lot of people with parents, a lot of things they don't do because of that. And I think some people that don't have parents, you know, may be a little more, you know, it might be a little more easier for them to do that. Not easy, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you
they
don't
may
really
do that.
have, you
Right.
know, somebody.
But
that
then we have parents, we have kids that are young people or old people that brought up in homes that have as much or more than anybody, and they
That's
make
true.
these silly mistakes. And I say silly mistakes because of the wrong decisions they make.
That's true.
The wrong decision. So you want to use your decision making. You want to develop the positive skills in life. And you think about those four worlds: the world at large, your nuclear family, the parents, and then you. Because ultimately, you have to make that decision.
You have to live with that.
And you have to live with it. Are you prepared to live with it?
A lot of times we aren't.
Well, that's right. A lot of times we
A lot
aren't.
of times.
Well, I didn't do nothing. Judge say, okay, on the bank route, we're gonna give you 30 years to think about it. Why ain't do that? I just need money to pay my bill. But yeah, you scared that little old lady that was standing in line.
Well, she had a heart
She
attack.
had a heart attack. She could have died from that.
Or she might have died.
Yeah, you were careless.
Yeah.
You didn't care nothing about other people's feelings.
Sure.
So you a menace to society. Think about that.
It's true.
Think about that. And most times, before you got to that point of robbing the bank, you had another alternative.
That's
Something
true.
could have been done. So let's think about
Somebody
those things,
probably could
okay?
have helped you.
And let's think about
Who
how have
to
you
get your
prepared? Yeah, how have you prepared?
and who to get your support
And who
from
you get your support from with your decision?
after you make that
Right.
decision. Because sometimes, like we just said with the jail and that, you may need your family to get you a lawyer. You know, you may need the judge. You might need to know some people who can help you and who will be there for you.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
then
on
I think this means, but say where will you gather your support for your decision making?
Mhm.
Is like, would you use people that you don't think like you,
Yeah.
or
No, get
would you use
Johnny that likes to rob banks.
right, or would you use somebody that you respected for the knowledge they have that may not think like you, or would you get somebody with a complete opposite thought that you have?
Mhm.
Now, my idea of good decision making would be
Get
to
somebody with the opposite thought.
get somebody opposite thought,
Mhm.
somebody with knowledge.
Mhm.
Even if you want to get a group thing going,
Yeah.
get somebody that think like you,
Yeah.
but make sure it's something positive, not
Right.
negative.
Right.
I think one of the biggest mistake that people make in this world, and I've seen it in so many political decision making is when you make a decision. Now listen to what I tell you. Whenever there's been a decision made
Mhm.
to punish or hold a segment of the population down, eventually it comes back on you.
That's true.
That's bad decision making. And you did not think of the long term. You made that decision to punish somebody, not to accomplish something good for the public at large, but to punish somebody.
And then you heard a whole bunch.
Then you hurt a whole bunch of people because that decision you made because you were in a nasty frame of mind, or you wanted to punish somebody at that time. We eventually catch up to somebody that you like, that you love, and they be in that same situation.
And they'll be hurt. Yeah.
And that's how and things in public nowadays. I remember coming up when we were teenagers, or prior to my teenage years, preteens, when a group of people in